Most people think fake websites are easy to spot. They imagine a messy page, bad spelling, strange pop-ups, and a design that looks like it was made in 5 minutes. But that is not always how fake websites look anymore. Some fake websites look clean, some look modern, some have polished product photos, some have fake customer reviews, some have social media icons, some have secure checkout badges, some even copy the style of real brands so well that a normal person may not notice anything wrong at first. And that is the problem. The dangerous websites are not always the ugly ones. Sometimes they are the ones that look professional enough to make you stop questioning them. So in this video, I am not going to tell you to simply look for bad spelling and move on. That advice is too basic now. Instead, I want to show you 10 warning signs of a fake website that everyday people should know before they shop, apply for jobs, enter personal information, download anything, or trust a website with money. Welcome to Cyber Safety Brief, where we explain simple cybersecurity advice for everyday Americans. This video is based on authentic, legal, and publicly available cybersecurity information. Everything here is for awareness and protection only. We are not teaching hacking, fake website creation, bypassing systems, malware, phishing setup, or anything harmful. This video is about helping you recognize suspicious websites and protect yourself before your personal information, payment details, or identity are put at risk. In my opinion, spotting fake websites is not about being paranoid. It is about learning how trust is manufactured online. Because scammers know something important. People do not always trust facts first. They trust design. They trust logos. They trust low prices. They trust urgency. They trust reviews. They trust anything that feels familiar. So let's go through 10 warning signs of a fake website. Warning sign number 1. The website address looks strange, misspelled, or slightly off. The first place to look is the website address, not the logo, not the colors, not the product photo. The address. Because a fake website can copy the design of a real brand, but it cannot use the exact same official domain if that domain already belongs to the real company. So scammers often use addresses that look close enough at a quick glance. They may add extra words. They may use hyphens. They may replace letters. They may use a slightly misspelled brand name. They may add words like official, support, sale, store, or secure to make the website feel real. For example, if you think you are visiting a well-known brand, but the website address has strange extra words, random letters, or a spelling that does not quite match, slow down. A realistic example might be a fake store pretending to sell shoes, electronics, or clothing. The website looks professional, but the address is not the real brand's official website. It may be something like a long, awkward combination of words that feels almost right, but not quite. What most people underestimate is that scammers do not always need a perfect copy. They only need you to be distracted. If you are shopping quickly on your phone, a strange website address may not be obvious. The defensive step is simple. Before entering payment details or personal information, look carefully at the address bar. If you are visiting a brand, search for the company separately and compare the website address. Do not trust a website just because the homepage looks good. In my opinion, the URL is like the street address of a business. A fake storefront can hang a nice sign, but the address may still tell you that something is wrong. Warning sign number 2. The website uses unusual extensions or confusing domain endings. The second warning sign is a strange or unexpected website extension. Most people are familiar with endings like .com, .org, .edu, or .gov. But there are many other domain endings online. Some are legitimate. A website does not automatically become fake just because it uses a less common ending. But unusual extensions can be a reason to slow down, especially when the website is asking for money, passwords, banking information, or personal details. The important point is context. If a random shopping website is using an unusual domain ending and offering luxury products at unbelievable prices, that combination deserves caution. If a fake-looking bank page uses an extension you have never seen before, that is a serious red flag. If a government-looking website does not use an official government domain, be careful. A common trick is to make the name look official while the domain ending tells a different story. For example, a scam site may use words like benefits, refund, support, or claims to sound official, but the domain itself may not match the real organization. The safe habit is this: do not judge a website by one detail. Judge the whole picture. Does the domain match the official company? Is the extension what you would expect? Did you arrive there from a random link in a message? Is the website asking for sensitive information? The way I look at it is simple. A strange domain extension is not always proof of a scam, but it is a reason to verify before trusting. Go to the official company website through your browser or search engine. Use official apps when possible. And if a website claims to represent a government agency, bank, school, or major company, check that domain very carefully. Warning sign number 3. The prices are too good to be true. The third warning sign is one of the most powerful. Unbelievable prices. Scammers know people love a deal. A $300 product for $39. A $1,000 treadmill for $89. A designer bag for 80% off. A gaming console at a price no major retailer is offering. A full furniture set for less than the cost of one chair. When something feels like a once-in-a-lifetime deal, the brain wants it to be real. That is exactly what scammers use. The fake website may show huge discounts, limited stock, countdown timers, and banners like warehouse clearance, closing sale, flash deal, or today only. Sometimes every product on the website is on sale. That can be a red flag. Real stores have sales, of course. But when everything is deeply discounted and the prices make no business sense, slow down. Here is a simple example. You are looking for a small kitchen appliance. Most trusted retailers sell it for around $180. Then you find a website selling it for $42 with free shipping. The site looks clean, the photos look real, the checkout page works, but the price is so low that it should make you pause. What I personally think is this: if the price is the only reason you trust the website, you probably do not trust the website. You trust the feeling of getting a deal, and that is dangerous. Before buying, compare prices across several well-known retailers. Search the website name plus words like reviews, scam, complaints, or customer experience. Look for independent reviews outside the website itself. Check whether the company has real contact information. And be careful with websites that pressure you to buy immediately. A good deal can wait a few minutes while you verify it. A scam wants you to rush. Warning sign number 4. The website has poor or missing contact information. The fourth warning sign is weak contact information. A real business should usually make it clear how customers can contact them. That does not mean every small business has a huge support department, but there should be some reasonable way to reach them. Fake websites often hide behind vague contact pages. They may only have a form, no phone number, no real address, no company name, no support hours, no clear return address, no real identity behind the business. Sometimes they list an address, but if you search it, it may lead to a random home, empty lot, mailbox service, or unrelated business. Sometimes the email address looks suspicious, like a free personal email instead of a company domain. Again, one detail alone is not always proof. But when a website wants your money and gives you almost no way to contact a real person, that is a problem. A realistic example is a fake online store selling clothing or gadgets. The website has a Contact Us page, but it only has a generic form, no company address, no phone number, no real customer support details. If something goes wrong, you may have no practical way to get help. The safe step is simple. Before buying from an unfamiliar website, check the contact page. Search the address if one is listed. Search the company name. Look for customer service information. Check whether the email matches the website's domain. And if the website has no real contact information, ask yourself if you would be comfortable giving them your card number. In my opinion, a business that makes it easy to take your money but hard to contact them deserves suspicion. Trust should not disappear after checkout. Warning sign number 5. The website creates fake urgency. The fifth warning sign is pressure. Fake websites often try to make you feel like you must act immediately. They may show countdown timers, pop-ups saying only 2 left, messages like 20 people are viewing this item, warnings like sale ends in 10 minutes, or banners saying final chance today only. Now, real websites also use urgency and marketing tactics. Not every countdown timer means a scam, but fake websites use urgency to stop you from thinking. If you feel rushed, you are less likely to check reviews, less likely to search the company, less likely to compare prices, less likely to read the return policy, less likely to notice weird details. That is why urgency works. A scam website does not just sell a fake product, it sells a feeling. If you do not act now, you will miss out. What most people underestimate is that pressure changes decision-making. You may be careful most of the time, but a countdown timer can make a bad decision feel exciting. The defensive step is this. When a website pressures you, slow down on purpose. Take a screenshot if needed. Leave the page. Search the company. Compare the offer. Check whether the same limited-time deal is still there later. If the website is legitimate, taking 5 minutes to verify should not destroy the opportunity. I do not think this is about being paranoid. I think it is about being prepared. A real purchase should not feel like an emergency. Warning sign number 6. The reviews only exist on the website itself. The sixth warning sign is suspicious reviews. Fake websites love fake reviews. They may show hundreds of 5-star ratings. They may include customer photos. They may use names that look real. They may say things like amazing product, fast shipping, best purchase ever, or I was skeptical but it worked. But here is the question. Do those reviews exist anywhere outside the website? If the only positive reviews are on the seller's own page, be careful. A fake website controls its own reviews. It can write anything it wants. A safer approach is to search for independent reviews. Search the website name in a separate browser tab. Look for customer complaints. Look for social media comments. Look for reviews on trusted platforms. Search the product images if possible. Check whether the same reviews appear copied across different websites. Here is a realistic example. You find a new website selling home gym equipment at very low prices. The site has glowing reviews under every product, but when you search the company name online, you find almost nothing. No real customer discussions. No independent reviews. No real business presence. That is suspicious. In my opinion, reviews are useful only when the website does not fully control them. A review section on a questionable website is not proof. It is part of the sales page. Also, be careful with reviews that sound too perfect or too generic. Real reviews often include specific details, mixed experiences, shipping comments, sizing details, customer service issues, or product limitations. Fake reviews often sound like advertisements. Let me know in the comments if you have ever seen a website where the reviews looked a little too perfect. I think many people have, especially with online stores and social media ads. Warning sign number 7. The payment methods feel unusual or unsafe. The seventh warning sign is suspicious payment behavior. How a website asks for payment can tell you a lot. Be careful if a website pushes unusual methods like gift cards, wire transfers, cryptocurrency, payment apps with little protection, or direct bank transfers for normal consumer purchases. For regular online shopping, trusted payment methods usually provide more protection than sending money directly. A fake website may try to avoid payment methods that allow disputes or chargebacks. It may claim that card payments are temporarily unavailable. It may offer a special discount for paying through a risky method. It may say crypto is required. It may ask you to pay outside the website after you place an order. Those are warning signs. For example, imagine you are buying a discounted electronic item from an unfamiliar website. At checkout, the site says card payments are not working and asks you to send money through a direct transfer or crypto wallet. That is not normal for a typical online store. The safe step is to use payment methods that offer buyer protection when possible. Avoid sending money in ways that are difficult or impossible to reverse. Be extra careful with gift cards and crypto. Once money is sent that way, it can be very hard to recover. What I personally think is that payment is the moment where suspicion should be highest. Before payment, a fake website is just a page. After payment, it becomes your problem. So pause before you pay. Ask yourself, do I know this company? Is the price realistic? Is the payment method normal? Would I have a way to dispute the charge if something goes wrong? If the answer is no, do not rush. Warning sign number 8. The website has copied images, generic text, or a strange product mix. The 8th warning sign is a website that feels assembled, not built. Some fake stores use copied product images from real brands or other websites. They may use generic descriptions. They may sell a strange mix of unrelated items. One page has shoes, another has furniture, another has power tools, another has toys, another has luxury watches, and everything is discounted. That type of random product mix can be suspicious, especially if the site claims to be a specialized store. Real businesses usually have some kind of identity. A fake store may look like a warehouse of copied products with no clear theme. Also watch for text that feels generic or poorly matched. For example, the return policy may mention a different company name. The about page may sound vague. The product descriptions may look copied. The same image may appear on many different websites. The website may have social media icons that do not actually lead to real social pages. A realistic example is a store that claims to be a small U.S. boutique, but sells everything from patio furniture to drones to designer shoes at huge discounts. The site may look clean, but the business identity does not make sense. The defensive step is to search for consistency. Does the store name match the email? Does the about page sound real? Do the social links work? Are the products related? Do the images appear elsewhere? Are the policies specific, or do they sound copied? The way I look at it is this. Real businesses usually have a story, a focus, and a footprint. Fake websites often have products, prices, and pressure, but no real identity. Warning sign number 9. The website asks for too much personal information. The 9th warning sign is overcollection. A website may ask for more personal information than it reasonably needs. For example, a shopping site may need your shipping address and payment details. But does it need your social security number? Does it need your driver's license? Does it need your banking login? Does it need your full birth date? Does it need photos of personal documents? For most ordinary purchases, the answer is no. Some legitimate services do require identity verification, especially financial, employment, healthcare, or government-related services. But that is exactly why you should verify the website carefully before uploading sensitive information. Fake job sites, fake rental applications, fake loan websites, fake investment platforms, and fake government-looking pages may ask for sensitive details. The risk is not only losing money, it can also be identity theft. Here is a realistic example. You find a work-from-home job site that promises easy money. Before you even speak to a real person, the site asks for your full name, address, social security number, banking details, and a copy of your ID. That is a major warning sign. The safe habit is simple. Ask why the information is needed. Verify the company separately. Go to official websites directly. Do not upload sensitive documents to websites you found through random ads, texts, or emails. If the website claims to be a government agency, type the official agency address yourself instead of using a link from a message. In my opinion, your personal information is like a set of keys. Once you hand those keys to the wrong place, getting them back is difficult. So do not give sensitive information just because a website asks confidently. Confidence is not proof. Warning sign number 1010. Warning signs of a fake website. Something feels off, but you ignore it because you want the deal. The final warning sign is your own hesitation. Sometimes you already know something feels wrong. The price feels too low. The website name feels strange. The contact information is weak. The reviews feel fake. The checkout feels odd. The product photos look copied. The timer feels pushy. But you want the deal to be real. That is human. Scammers count on that. They know people do not only make decisions with logic, people make decisions with hope, stress, excitement, fear, and convenience. Maybe you need a cheap laptop. Maybe you want a gift before the holidays. Maybe you are trying to save money. Maybe the item is sold out everywhere else. Maybe the website appeared at exactly the right time. That emotional pull can make people ignore warning signs. What I personally think is this: your gut feeling is not evidence, but it is a signal. If something feels off, pause long enough to investigate. Do not let the desire for a deal silence the warning signs. Here is a simple rule. If you would feel embarrassed explaining the purchase to a friend because even you think it sounds suspicious, do not buy yet. Ask someone else. Search the site. Check independent reviews. Look for official retailers. Use safe payment methods. And remember, missing a deal is better than losing your money, your card information, or your identity. If this video helps you understand online safety more clearly, like the video and subscribe to Cyber Safety Brief for more simple cybersecurity advice. Now let's talk about safe tools and safe checking habits. No tool is perfect. A website reputation checker can help, but it should not replace your judgment. Browser-safe browsing warnings can help, but not every suspicious website is immediately flagged. Independent reviews can help, but some reviews can be fake. Business lookups can help, but not every small business is listed everywhere. The best protection is to combine several checks. Look at the website address. Check the company name. Search independent reviews. Compare prices. Read the return policy. Check contact information. Use safer payment methods. And when in doubt, do not enter sensitive information. You can also use official company websites, browser security warnings, website reputation checkers, business registration lookups, scam reporting resources, and independent customer review platforms as part of your research. But again, do not let any single tool make the decision for you. Use tools as support, not as blind trust. Let's quickly recap the 10 warning signs of a fake website. Number 1, the website address looks strange, misspelled, or slightly off. Number 2, the website uses unusual or confusing domain endings. Number 3, the prices are too good to be true. Number 4, the contact information is poor or missing. Number 5, the website creates fake urgency. Number 6, the reviews only exist on the website itself. Number 7, the payment methods feel unusual or unsafe. Number 8, the site has copied images, generic text, or a strange product mix. Number 9, the website asks for too much personal information. And number 10, something feels off, but you ignore it because you want the deal. The big lesson is this: a fake website does not need to fool you forever. It only needs to fool you long enough to make one payment, enter one password, upload one document, or share one piece of sensitive information. That is why the pause matters. Pause before you buy. Pause before you log in. Pause before you upload. Pause before you trust. In my opinion, online safety is not about never shopping online or never using new websites. The internet is useful. Small businesses are real. New brands are real. Good deals are real. But fake websites also exist, and they are getting better at looking trustworthy. So the goal is balance. Use the internet. Shop online. Find deals. Explore new services. But do not let design replace verification. Do not let urgency replace judgment. Do not let a low price replace common sense. I would like to know your opinion. Which fake website red flag do you think people ignore the most? Strange URLs, too good to be true prices, fake reviews, weak contact information, suspicious payment methods, or pressure timers? Share your experience in the comments because it may help someone else avoid the same mistake. And if you have ever seen a suspicious website, comment what made you pause. Do not post any private information, but you can share the warning sign you noticed. If this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to Cyber Safety Brief for more simple cybersecurity advice made for everyday life. Stay alert, stay informed, stay safe online.